You should have given me some kind of warning, some kind of notice.
What's up, Danny Boyd?
Danny
Alan
Boyd, what's happening?
McElroy, Chris Freemesser. Let's see, Corey Bennett.
This is weird.
Why?
Oh, because I'm used to you being much closer.
Yeah, I have no idea why the picture is so large. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have
She
to play with this.
she's got a new device here.
It's new.
Yeah, and it's like she's like on the other side of the backyard right now.
Hmm. You seem so close though when I look at the screen.
Yeah, but you're far away. You're like a little dot in the distance, and I feel I have to yell.
No, you don't. I can hear you.
You can hear me, but can they?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
You guys can hear Tony, right? This is about as far that I was from you when you did the last live.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the
Yeah,
long
it's
table.
because it's a
Yeah.
long table. It doesn't look like that on the screen though. It looks like you're right there.
Yes.
See Roma, what's up, Charlie?
Charlie, what's happening, man? How are you?
William Kavanaugh, John M, Reggie Shorey, Terrence Seymour. He says that he can hear us. Dripping Glass, Does Nothing Special, Jerry Franks, Numb Nuts, Fubar, Eric's Garage,
Fubar.
Dickie Farley. Let's see.
So
Curmudgeon. What? Yes, Tony? Yes?
I'm watching the dog. So there's a
What's up,
rabbit.
Zero?
There's a rabbit on the other side of the fence, and my dogs are going berserk.
Is that what you're watching right now?
Yeah, Maggie's like on the verge of just.
She'll be fine. She'll be okay. So what's new, Tony?
Not a whole bunch. Good girl, Lily. Good girl. Lily's making good girl.
Good.
Yeah.
Not a whole bunch?
No, just beautiful, beautiful Sunday evening here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
The most beautiful place in the world.
Mm-hmm. Unity Motorsports Garage says, greetings from Detroit. Slag Hammer is a burnout machine.
It is a burnout machine, yes.
What's up, Wayne Buzzle? Brett McIntyre, Captain John H. says, roll up your windows.
Roll up your windows.
Let's see. Michael Osborne, Robert W. Nice songbirds. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's like super pleasant out here. You never hear me use the word pleasant, right? But that's really the only word that fits right now. It's pleasant.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice. Can we come visit? Dan wants to know.
I mean,
are you gonna clean?
Yeah, if you want to
grab
clean.
a broom, that'd be great.
Everything is such a mess.
UTG seems you have to work on its tracking. Seems to wander. Is he talking about Slaghammer?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Russell Finch says, finally I'm back.
What's going on, man?
Somewhat Fast says, tell UT I said hi.
Hello, somewhat fast.
Robert W. has a question.
Hey, Robert, what's up? What's up?
What would make the front end feel like no shocks or springs under it? Brand new Monroe Gasmatic shocks, new front end.
I don't know. It doesn't make much sense. I mean, are the shocks good? I mean, just because you took them out of the box doesn't mean that they're good. I don't know.
Oh, Brett McIntyre is saying Slaghammer tracks left. No.
It's like driving like a Jeep down the street. It goes as straight and as smooth as it could possibly go.
Pirate Greg says, "What's up, everyone?"
I can actually roll a cigarette.
While you're driving?
Yeah. Once the car's going, you can just like roll a cigarette, take your hand off the wheel, and it'll just go.
What's up, Poopy's Garage? Doug Jones says, "Send some warm weather up to Canada."
No, we're keeping it all here.
What's up, Franco?
Franco, what's happening, man?
Sourdough born sourdough bread says, "That was badass, man. Didn't know you were in Nashville."
Yes. Well, we're in Murfreesboro. We're 25 miles south of Nashville. But it's like one continuous, area.
Crazy77 says hello from Nebraska.
What's happening, man?
Throttle Davison says hello. Uh, improper alignment.
In-
I don't know.
Improper alignment.
I guess on sledgehammer. I don't know.
No, you take your hand off the wheel. Car just goes through, just like that.
Uncle T, it's still daylight by you, Julia says.
Yes.
Diesel says, Tony, have you ever thought of taking one of your cars on one of the race weeks?
You know, not really. Not really. We are going to go a couple of days on the power tour. We're hooking up with DD Speed Shop and Daddy's Money Garage and a couple other people. I think Newbern. But we're going to hook up and do a couple of days of power tour with them. But as far as the drag and drives go, I don't have any way to do that. And I don't really have a car that's suitable for a drag and drive. So maybe next year. I don't know.
Samantha says, wish we here in central Nebraska could sit outside. We woke up to snow out our doors this morning. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Chris Greenaway is saying UTG's flag hammer seemed to wander on the track.
No, it just goes straight. It's literally the most boring car in the world to drive. I mean, like, it does nothing. You just straight down the track.
Morbid says, chilling out at a bonfire watching you live. It doesn't get any better than that on Sunday evening in PA.
We have a fire.
We do have a fire.
Yeah.
We do. Luke Reynolds.
Like Choo Choo Charlie.
Oh, you like that? It's a train thing.
Yeah. Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. Luke Reynolds says, what was the result of Swaghammer getting oil flooded with gas?
Nothing. It washed. It had Molly rings in it, and it washed 2 cylinders, number 6 and number 8. I just put fresh rings on those, and that's it.
What are the plans for the mini bike?
I don't really have any plans per se, other than to use it. There are a couple of videos. There is one video I want to do, but not yet. Not yet.
What was the smoke billowing in the background? The smoke billowing in the background? I guess of Swaghammer?
Somebody asked that question, and then we pinned a comment to it, and then they took the question down.
Oh, did they take the question down?
Yeah, so like the pinned, or maybe you just posted it as, well, I don't know.
No, I didn't answer their question. I just posted it as a regular comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't answer their complaints.
All right. The smoke in the background was I had started to do a burnout, and I wasn't sure if the shifter was all the way in first, so I stopped. But at that point, the tires had already started to smoke, and I didn't want to get in the gas again until I knew it was back down to the first.
Yeah,
so I neutraled it, brought it back down to first, and then I did the burnout that you saw in it. But when we, at the beginning of the first burnout, you'll see there's some smoke behind the car. That's my burnout that I had started to do and then stopped.
Right, if you watch the first burnout, the car's sitting still. You don't see it pull into the lanes. Because I cut that.
Right.
Yeah, I cut that first part out. Let's see. Were you using slicks or street tires on Slaghammer?
Those are slicks. They're 10.5 by 30s.
The 68 Roadrunner would be good for drag and drive, no? No.
With different gears.
Yeah, the gears are too high.
It's got 410s in it. That could be miserable, and I don't want to put an overdrive trans in it.
Crazy, you ordered UTG swag and you're still waiting. All right, I will check your order. Send me an email with your order number, uncletonysgarage@gmail.com, and I'll check on that. Let's see. Are you afraid that something will break that table? No.
Yes, I'm always afraid of the table breaking. It's a fear. It's an irrational fear, but I've learned to get over it.
Oh my goodness. Nature is so loud. Just saying.
Nature, yeah, nature's like a rock concert tonight.
It's always like that back here. We got a lot of trees. Mopar Den says there was smoke behind Tony a few minutes ago behind the fence.
Oh, behind the fence?
No, he's just making fun.
Oh,
Because he's saying there's smoke behind the car, so he's saying
oh.
there's smoke behind the fence. Yeah. Let's see. That is a dang nice table. Thank you, Danny Boy.
We're very
We
proud of
haven't
it.
broken it yet. We will.
Yes, we'll break it eventually. Didn't we
Narden is
break
here.
one recently?
Last year. The table broke last year or the year before. The umbrella broke it. It flew out, remember?
Right.
The wind. I can't hear because of the bird chatter. Just kidding. Your backyard sounds like our lawn and garden center at Menards. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy out here. I don't mind. You should do more 455 Buick videos. They're excellent. Help.
They are excellent. And yes, I would like to do more Buick stuff.
Yeah. Oh, beagle sighting. Yeah, Maggie is in the picture right now.
Come here, Maggie. Come here. Come here. You're on YouTube. Come on. Come up here.
Don't let her walk on the table. She'll break it.
What's the
Sounds
matter?
like an aviary. Yeah, it does a little bit.
Well, she's like a bird dog, you know, so she's like
Not really. She just doesn't like the rabbits.
rabbits,
She
birds.
doesn't
She's
care
a
about the
beagle.
birds. French Onion says appreciated your dirty dealer call-outs. Paul Capizzola wants to know, how did you like towing with that new trailer?
Oh, it's like a limousine. It's like really nice. The old one was like a death trap. All of the boards were rotted. The metal was all. It was bad. It was really bad. So towing that thing was like. Towing Slaghammer is difficult though, because the car. It's not a light car. It's like 3,200
Somebody
pounds.
said it was light.
What's that?
Somebody said it was very light, that car.
No, that's not light at all.
No?
It's like 3,200 pounds, and it sits way high. So when you put it on the trailer and you put it towards the back of the trailer where the wheels are, it's like driving down the road with a parachute slowing you down. Over 50 miles an hour, you can really feel the wind holding the car back, or holding the truck back, rather.
You guys went to test and tune Slaghammer. What did you run?
It ran at 850.
Do you want to talk about why you waited on the line?
I said in the video
I know,
why I
but
waited on the
apparently
line.
nobody...
That's one of the problems with doing YouTube. You can say things, you can tell people up front, I'm going to do this, but then you go ahead and do it. Like, what happened? I said in the video, I thought we were only going to get one run. So there were a couple of things in my head was, first off, don't do anything that's going to cause the car to maybe stall or buck or screw it up. So don't just flat foot it because you don't know how it's going to react. You've never run a car like this before. So ease into it so that it doesn't go, and then you ruin your one shot.
John M. is asking what you said specifically.
That I was, if whatever was in the other lane was loud, I'm going to let it go so that I can watch my own car on the video and not hear the other car.
So what did you do?
I waited for the other car to go.
Do you not know how to stage a car?
I had never driven that car on a drag strip before. So I don't know where the front wheels are in relation to anything else. So I overshot by about 6 inches and had to back up to put it back in the beams. Excuse me.
Okay, so you waited and let the other car go so you could hear what you were doing. Right. Okay.
I mean, I said it in the video that that's what I was going to do, and oddly enough, that's what I did.
That's what you did. Right. Okay.
And I got the other comments were like, why did you take the car to the track if it wasn't ready to go? I ordered a converter. Shane built me another converter. Okay, so Shane built me the first converter for the car, but it's too tight. In theory, it's a 4,500 RPM converter. That engine doesn't have enough downstairs to work that converter. So I had him do me another one. But I haven't seen him yet, so I haven't been able to put it in the car. and we weren't expecting to take the car out. So it was not like on my list of priorities. I was like, well, it's a Sunday, it's a nice Saturday afternoon. Let's just go to the track and make a run or two with the car.
You okay?
People get so wound up with this stuff.
Yeah, they get mad.
They
Some
get
people
so
got a
wound
little
up with
mad.
this stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna do? All right. Terrence Seymour says, "I heard you say it. Words full of wankers."
Please. I prefaced the video by saying I have never run this car before. I've played around with it in the parking lot and I played around with it on the street. But in the parking lot and on the street, there's zero traction. As soon as you hit the gas, it spins the tires, and so the motor comes right up like crazy. But now you put it on the track, and there's no slippage in the system. So unless the motor is going to work the converter, the motor is just going to chug down and pull the car out instead of actually working it. So I knew it was not going to be right, but I didn't have the right converter to put in it. So I went and had fun with the car.
What did you do?
I went and had fun with the car. God forbid you have fun with a car.
Listen, I don't know what to say. I really don't. Tony, have you ever used B1 heads? Could you not roll that in front of the camera?
I have never used B1 heads, no.
Tony was perfectly clear about what he was going to do before he ran it.
Yeah, and I was pretty clear about my expectations, too. I don't know what it's going to do. I want to go find out. Let's see what happens. So we went and we saw what happened. But I did learn a lot. Actually, I want to do a follow-up video, but I'll talk about it now.
That would be wrong also.
So today I was wondering last night why the car dove, right? So it dived in the back. So instead of the car coming up when the pinion snubber hits, the car kind of sunk a little bit. And I was like, why? I have air shocks back there. I don't have drag shocks. I don't have adjustable shocks. I have a pair of air shocks back there. And I use the air shocks. The intent is to use the air shocks to tune the suspension. And the line on the right side had pulled out. So I had no shock back there at all, really. And that's where the car, instead of the car like reacting the way I wanted it to, it kind of dove. Because it only had one shock holding the back of the car. I didn't know that until today. And then also, a second run, oh God, I don't know, about right before I hit second gear, it went and then continued on. I have one fouled plug. I have one plug that looks like, oh, the rest of them look okay. The tune-up is right on the car, but I have one fouled plug. So I don't know if the plug itself was bad or maybe it got wet at some point and didn't dry up. It doesn't make any difference, but that was the reason for that.
It appears Charlton Zimmerman is angry.
What's that?
It appears Charlton Zimmerman is angry.
Charlton Zimmerman is angry? What did he do to anger
in all
him?
caps for the fail in all caps, exclamation point.
Charlton Zimmerman?
Yeah.
Charlton! Where exactly did we fail? Specifically,
Right,
where is the fail?
I'm gonna wait for an answer. We'll
Yeah, I
see
want to know
what the failure was exactly. What's coming up next? 4.0 build, 55.
Yes.
Caleb Parker says, "What's up, Uncle Tony and Kathy? Beautiful Tennessee day today, right? Gorgeous out. What is going on?
I don't know.
Making the birds go crazy." He's not saying where you failed. Oh, here he is. You should have set the slag up. Hang on. Before the track run. What? You should have set the slag hammer up before the track run.
Dude, I have never driven that car down a drag strip. I ordered a converter for it. The converter is built. Shane built the converter. He called me 2 weeks ago and said, I got your converter. I got it done. And I just have not hooked up with him yet to get the converter. He's in Memphis, I'm in Nashville. It just didn't seem that important. I'll get a converter on the car.
The heat is on you. I don't know. I don't know. You're not allowed to do anything. It's okay. Trolls will be trolls. Yep. Tony, do you use a roll control solenoid on the front wheels?
No.
Is there an advantage to locking the front wheels when drag racing?
I've never used a line lock. A lot of people do. I've never used one.
Zero says maybe next time. Tell us before so we can complain in advance. Really appreciate it. All right, so tell everyone when we're gonna fail before we actually go out and do it.
You guys got to understand. Last week we were going to take the car out. Well, actually, the plan was to take Plan Z out, but I haven't screwed around with it, and I want to feel comfortable. It's not going to leak anything. It's not going to do anything stupid or overheat before I bring it to the track. And I haven't had a chance to do that. We're just coming out of winter. You know, there were days that it was cold, days that it was rainy.
They just opened the track.
And they just opened the track.
Charlton says, okay, do a makeup video. Oh, wait, laughing emoji.
I'll do that just for you, man. Mm-hmm. So, this week, there was nothing on the schedule. And then I checked yesterday or Friday, and they had added yesterday to the schedule. So I says, let's go to the track. Let's just go take the car. Let's go have some fun. And that's what we did.
Okay. Tavo Garage says, good morning from down under. The land of the Hemi 6. See my video at Tavo Garage. Brett McIntyre says, love seeing you have fun, man.
The only problem with having fun on YouTube is that you have to pay for it afterwards. I mean,
pretty
seriously.
Much immediately as soon as you put it up. How did the trans work out on the Charger? I missed it.
The trans, it's done. It's just sitting on the floor. That was the other thing. The trans. A couple of people commented, and I didn't realize it until afterwards. I never changed the adjustment on the transmission, so it doesn't have a manual valve body, and it has just a regular standard valve body. And I had the transmission, the throttle position sensor. I had that set so it would like upshift normally during cruising, which is when the car was out on power tour. That's how we had it. There's no kickdown linkage, so I just set it far enough back that it would upshift normally at about 20, from first to second at like 20, and then second to third at about 25, 30 miles an hour. And I never increased that adjustment. So last night when I ran the car through, you could hear it go, like in other words, it wasn't a very firm shift, but I never changed that adjustment. So I just got to push the kickdown lever back a little bit. It'll raise the line pressure in the transmission, and it'll firm up the shift.
Oh, CS Kid 67 said a nice comment. Do you want to hear a nice comment?
Yes, I'd like to hear a nice comment.
Said UT has more strip time than 99% of the people leaving comments, for real. Do you have a lot of track time?
In my past, yes, I have ridiculous amount of track time.
Thank you. That was very nice. Okay. Let's see. What is the screaming? Do you hear screaming? Okay. UTG, we complain you build these cars and don't use them. We then tell you to use them. Then nag and complain about how you learn and have fun. No wonder you just want to stay in the shop. That was Chris Greenaway. That was a nice comment, Chris. Sierra says, would you mind telling us you have experience before we complain? Oh my goodness. Maurice says, Tony, sorry I didn't say hi last night. I had to leave earlier and was running my 78 as well. Oh, cool.
Oh. We'll see you next time. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll be out there. If it doesn't rain, we'll be out there next Saturday.
it would have made more sense to take Bottle Rocket to the track. Mike Brunello says.
No,
And he's making the crazy eye, tongue sticking out emoji.
no. Bottle, Bottle Rocket is set on literally it's set on. Okay, the motor that's in the car now, I put together specifically to race Casper. I did this months and months ago. When I set that race up with Andy, his car was apart, my car was apart. So I got a bunch of 318s and stuff to build engines with. So the engine that's in that car right now it's a hand grenade. I mean, it's literally a hand grenade. It has huge clearances. It has zero. I put a 5 weight synthetic in there. It has zero oil pressure at idle. It shoots up to like 50 pounds with the throttle, but that's it. I don't want to hurt it. It's literally built specifically. It's fragile. It's going to come apart. It's literally built only to race Andy. I have a good motor on the stand for that car to go in after the race, but this is one that I just wanted it to be as loose and as like snappy and as possible. So I don't want to break it before the race.
Chava Garage says, I love everything Tony does. If it works or not, this is real life, not a scripted soap opera.
I'm trying to have fun.
They want the
All I'm
soap
doing,
opera.
I'm just trying to have fun.
I shouldn't have told them your plans. Now everyone will show up to cry about what you're doing in person. Oh.
What was that?
Lazy A-Hole Ranch says, shouldn't have told them your plans. Now everyone will show up to cry about what you're doing in person.
That's why we park where we do.
Well, I'm tired of walking all that distance, really. Like going back and forth last night was like really a pain in the
Well, so we
butt.
got pit bikes now.
I gotta carry the camera. You want me to ride the pit bike and carry the camera?
Yes.
No. Why do you have to park all the way back there?
So that we can be alone.
You're never alone.
We were alone last night.
Okay. Let's see. Backpack. Thank you, Joseph Russell. I'll carry my backpack. UTG. I will pay $50 to the charity. Why is this moving? Of your choice, if you drive over your crank during the Casper race.
I know it's not going to drive over the crank. But again, like I said, I built the thing as loose as it could possibly be and still run. It'll run normally aspirated. I mean, I can go out and make lap after lap after lap of the car, and it'll be fine. It would hold together. I'm not saying that this is something that, you could just, it'll just blow up if you look at it. No. I could take the car out and hot lap it. I could put 1,000 runs on it just the way it is without nitrous. But it's built, the whole thing, the setup, everything is there for the nitrous. The cam, the converter, it's all set to run with nitrous. So spraying it, like in other words, I can take the car out and I'm not going to learn anything by just making laps with it. It's not going to do us any good unless I'm spraying it. It's set to give its all in one run to beat Andy.
Justin says to get some saddlebags for the pit bikes to carry the cameras.
Yeah, there you go.
Items.
Or I could get you a dwarf.
No, I don't want a dwarf. No. Have you tested the nitrous?
Yes.
UTG Bottle Rocket is set to kill with nitro to win. Yes. Right?
Let's see what happens.
Are you leaving to a new shop?
When the lease is up on this one, I definitely want to move closer to the city. I literally drive like, this is no exaggeration, typically like 100 miles a day, back and forth to the shop, back and forth to the shop. It's always back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I'm done. I'm totally done with it. I gotta move much closer to the city.
N Blue LC says, what's up, Uncle Tony? What do you think about the Chevy Caprice Classic 89 with the 305?
It's just like one of the great all-American cruiser daily driver type of cars. You can't go wrong. Those things are magic.
Oh, Ron is on.
Ron!
He says, I already volunteered to have Tony Vision with the camera on my head. I got the stuff. It's all in the office, Ron.
Okay.
Hook up the camera for you. Let's see. Build a shop. Oh,
No,
YouTube doesn't pay us enough to build a shop.
no, I don't want to build a shop.
My cat's watching you on TV. Here's the birds. Roger and James says. Brett McIntyre says, UTG, will you do a video of bottle rocket carnage?
Yeah, afterwards, sure.
Oh, here, Mopuzzer Everything is on.
There he is. Okay.
You want me to send you some Go Fast parts for slag hammer since you don? Okay, that's the end of that message. I guess maybe he'll finish it in another message.
He's yelling at me. first, okay,
Since you
listen.
don't know what you're doing? I don't know.
He called me an arrogant snob. All right, listen. You could call me any name. Trust me when I tell you, there is nothing you can call me that my mother didn't call me when I was a kid. Nothing. It's impossible. Okay, but you draw. I gotta draw the line at arrogant snob. Okay, because I am the least snobbish person you will ever meet, right? Unless you're talking about beer. I'm a beer snob. I won't drink anything except very specific. But no, I'm not a snob. I didn't know that you had messaged me or offered anything.
No, I didn't see any message.
Yeah. So Mopars are everything. I'm not a snob. I didn't know that you had messaged me.
If he sends an email, I don't see all of the emails.
But that's all besides the point. I don't want Go Fast. Listen.
He's saying, I offered to give you a great used part each month for you to give to your viewers, and you 100% ignored me.
No, bro.
I didn't even know about that.
I didn't know about that.
Tony didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. And honestly, I can't check the email like every day. I just can't get to it.
Bro, I think that's fantastic.
And that's a really nice offer, but I had no idea, and Tony didn't know.
I think that's fantastic. That's the most generous thing I can imagine. And I absolutely would love to do that.
He says, I was trying to help the bottom 25%.
Bro, that's awesome. That's. I'm trying to think of a way to get him my phone number.
No, don't say your phone number on here. Okay, can you send a message to UncleTony'sGarage@gmail.com and put that your Mopars are everything in the headline so I know that it's you? Because otherwise I won't see it. Because we get so many spam emails and people asking us if we want to promote their items from China and just like so much stuff.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I don't see everything.
Good girl, Maggie. Maggie's doing good girl now. Very good girl.
Hoogie's Garage says, I can barely keep track with 1,000 subs. How does UT keep track of nearly 300,000?
I don't.
Okay, so
I don't.
Here's the truth. Tony completely ignores everything. And I try and keep track of whatever messages are coming in and do everything else. You take the video and edit and make t-shirts and all of that stuff. So sometimes my head is not there. And sometimes if merch is late, it's because I had to wait to get that size t-shirt in so I could print it. So it's been really, really hectic. But
Maggie.
yeah, sometimes if we're lagging on things, it's because it's just us.
Oh yeah. How do I say this without sounding like a total
arrogant snob?
Arrogant snob, right? I wall myself off from like everything and everybody. I don't look at messages. I don't, unless I recognize the number coming in from a text. I don't even look at.
He doesn't
what the text
have
is.
any numbers on his phone.
I have no numbers on my phone. I have
like
no
he has
contacts.
my number memorized.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like if I call, he doesn't pick up. His phone is always shut off. The ringer is never on.
I used to be a very social person, and then we started doing YouTube, and then I realized
You can't get work done.
I can't get anything done.
Focus.
Right? So like, I don't. That's why we do these Sunday Night Lives, because we have a lot of regular viewers, and they try to get through to us. They try to send messages. I can't look at the message. I can't. I just can't. Right? So that's why we do these.
Yeah, I've tried to read you messages a couple times, and you're like, I can't. Like, you're making my brain explode. Like, because there's a lot of technical questions, like a lot. And like, I'll even try and read them, and I can't get through all of them because I can't answer them.
Right.
And I can't really ask Tony. Like I said last week, I only get a couple questions a day, right? So they have to be, channel related usually.
But that's why we do these Sunday Night Lives. So that this is when I spend my time with you guys, and I'll answer whatever questions you have.
Email subject: video invitation is a real one, not spam. Yeah. This is so much email. Let's see. How will the new torque converter change the run?
A lot. The one that he sent me, I think there was a lack of communication. I had him do 2 converters for me. This was last year. I had him do one for Bottle Rocket, specifically a nitrous converter. It's a 4,500 RPM nitrous converter. And at the same time, he did the one for Slaghammer. I think there was what I told him when I told him what I needed for Slaghammer, right? Was that I says, I want this thing to be like I'm doing a neutral drop at $4,000. Okay, I want to just freewheel. My words to him specifically, Shane, are you listening to me? Are you watching this, Shane? My words to him specifically was, right, when I put this thing in gear, I don't want to even know that it's in gear. I want to have to give it gas to find out that it's even in gear. This is how loose the converter I want. Because remember now, this is a 3,200 pound car. Throw me in there, 3,400 pounds. It's got a 430 gear. I know it needs more gear. But I don't want to put more gear in it because right now we're running on an 1/8 mile track, but if I take it to a 1/4 mile track, the motor is going to run out of cylinder head at $6,000. So I don't want to go crazy with the gears. So I told him I want a converter that's going to freewheel to 4,000, 4,500, and then I want it to lock as solid as possible. So he sent me the converter that's in the car now. But that motor does not have enough Wheaties downstairs to work the converter. It just ain't going to happen. So it starts to pull the car out before the converter has a chance to get, and it just defeats the purpose of having a converter. It needs much more power, or it needs nitrous to work the converter that's in the car. So he told me that he couldn't build me the type of converter I wanted with what they had there, and then when he got an appropriate core, he would let me know, and then he would build it off of that. So a couple of weeks ago, he called me up and he says, okay, I'm building your converter now. I got the right core. And that was it. So now we're waiting for that. As soon as I get that converter in the car, I know it'll work.
Okay. Let's see. Nick Durkett says, I have a 66 Charger, green with white interior, just like your forklift car.
Nice. Green with white. That was my first car.
That's what he said, just like your forklift car.
Yeah.
Should I build a 383 or 361 for it? I have both.
Flip a coin. The 383 is easier to get parts for. You can't get pistons for the 361.
Okay. Mr. Roboto says, good luck next weekend.
Thank you.
Did Tony see the new 2023 Demon 170, 1,000 horsepower and 8.9 second quarter mile?
I've seen it, yes.
Paul Capizzola, Tony, have you considered putting a deeper first gear in the transmission?
No, I think the train is going to be fine the way it is, and the converter will make it work. I only want to make one change at a time. So next time we go out, I obviously have to increase the line pressure to stiffen up the transmission. I know that's no problem. But the only change I want to make, I don't want to change anything on the tune-up. I don't want to change anything in the carburetors, nothing. I don't want to change the gear. I don't want to change the tire. I don't want to change anything at all. I just want to put a converter in the car and fix the one bad air shock line. Well, I already did that.
What is the new stall going to be?
I told him 4,500 with make it as stiff as possible above that. So, I'm not a converter guy. I don't know what goes into this, but I told him once something's going to freewheel. My word specifically to him, Shane, my word specifically to him is, when I put it in gear, I don't even want to know it went into gear. I want this thing to be so loose that it's is it even in gear? I don't know. Let me give it gas. That's how loose I want this converter. And what I have is a converter that you put it in gear and it goes dunk. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Not for this car. Okay, the type of car that Sledgehammer is would have had a stick. To make that car work, to make that kind of suspension work and that kind of little engine work and make all these things work in that old school way, it would have had a stick. I don't want to put a stick on the car because I want to be able to give the car to other people to take it out and run it. So if I put a 4-speed in it, that really narrows down who can drive this car. So the car legitimately needs a stick. I'm not going to put a stick in it. So the next best thing is a converter that's going to mimic a stick.
Benjamin C. sent you Canadian 5,057.
Thank you, Ben.
He says, UT and UK, first ever super chat. Been in live since they started. Appreciate you guys. Always try to have fun first and YouTube second. Cheers from Canada.
Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate that.
We have your UTG thing hanging up on the wall. That's the piece of wood that says UTG.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that's hanging up inside.
Yeah, it's above the computer now. We love that thing.
Yes.
It's so awesome. Any plans on going to any car shows this year? I like the car show videos.
We want to do a couple of like walkarounds, car show walkarounds, and we will. Because I see other people do it, and I like it. It's pretty cool. So I think we will, but I don't have anything in mind yet.
Will's Garage says, Tony, Sledgehammer makes noise. That's about it. Sorry to say.
Well, you're an asshat, and I'm sorry to say that too. The car needs a converter. I said going in, the car needs a converter. It'll run. It'll run just fine.
Richard Ray says, Tony, a few videos back, you talked about rear springs, about clamping the front of the spring. Will it work for both diff on top of spring and on, wait, sorry, this keeps jumping. It's hard for me to read. On top of spring and on one where the diff is under the spring.
Yes, it won't make any difference. The same forces are at work.
Let's see. I miss hearing birds outside. Michigan is too cold. Yes. Hubie's Garage is sad to really admit that a stick car is really not a viable option for the average drivers these days.
Yeah.
Ethan Manley, no, Tony, he said your sledgehammer is perfectly fine. I don't know what that means. Ethan, no.
It's a work in progress. The car's a work in progress.
Zappa3 says, hey, Tony, I don't care what anybody says. I had a good time watching you run that. Taking my road tow to No Name Nationals. Only need 43 subs to make 500. Let's see. Tony, can you tell us about the other 318 you have that will be Bottle Rocket's permanent engine?
It's just built as a regular engine. It's not super loose. The rods don't go like this. It's just a regular good motor. It's got the heavier rods. The one in the car right now has the 273 rods. Like I said, I just built it as loose and as freewheeling as I could possibly build it.
Ron says, I disagree. Almost anyone can learn something new. I don't know who he's talking to. Maybe he's talking about another comment. Almost anyone. Right? Yeah. Mike Ecom? What's the converter in it now?
Well, I was just saying, in theory, it's a 4,500 RPM converter, but it doesn't act like one.
Wayne Buzzle says, Tony, love the destination film you made on the way to the track.
Yeah, well, we notice everybody else does that. They go in places and they'll put the GoPro in the windshield and show you the road. So we wanted to do that too.
But we didn't have music. I
didn't want to copyright.
Oh, you didn't want to copy
right.
them. Let's see. Tony, plans for the Duster behind you? If not, I'm looking for one.
No plans. No plans.
Where are your puppies? Unconditionally happy to see you after yesterday's test and tunes session. Yeah, they were happy we got home.
Oh, they went nuts.
We got home late though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were happy. Dan Geiger sent you $4.99.
Well, thank you, Dan.
Been watching for years, waiting for that Roadrunner to leave the garage. Is it coming out this summer? I've got your first gallon of fresh gas. Thank you,
Thank
Dan.
you.
Coming out this summer?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
That'll be nice. I should have just put a headliner in that car.
What's that?
Because it sat there all this time without a headliner, and I threw out the bows by
No, I
accident.
want to change that section of roof skin.
Oh, you've been saying that for a long time.
Eventually, I'll roll back into it.
You think so?
Yes.
Let's see. Do you have any projects like Project Daily Driver, maybe an Uncle Kathy dream car?
Not really.
That's what the 68 Roadrunner was supposed to be. But it's really not drivable.
You said you didn't want a boring car.
No, it's not boring for sure, but you really can't like cruise around in it. It's really uncomfortable with those gears.
It's loud. It's
loud,
obnoxious.
it's
It's
obnoxious.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It drinks a lot
It's
of
not
gas.
a good ride. Quick, turn the camera. Oh, it's too late.
It's too late.
Let's see. Rolling on camera again. Yeah, I have the iPad now, so I wasn't paying attention.
Hello, sweetheart.
It's not a joint. It's a cigarette. Ugh. What? Why? The lantern adds such ambiance.
Right?
Yeah. You need to put a filter in your cigarette.
I'll get right on that.
Too late, you've all been seduced to smoke. You're welcome. You're cool now, Zero says. Do you like the Javelin AMXs?
Yeah. Yeah, I always did. The first car I ever put headers on, I was 15. And I had this friend, Nicky the Retard, and he had a 304 Javelin. That was the first car I ever put headers on. And they fell off. They fell off. One side, I don't remember which side it was, but we were taking it for a top speed run on the Richmond Parkway. It was on Staten Island. And I think we got up to like 104 miles an hour. And then suddenly the car got really loud and started slowing down. And the one side header had unscrewed itself and fell off.
CCE says, thanks a lot. My kids just started smoking. That's your fault.
Did I do that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you need more control over your children. You know that?
No, it's not that easy. You know what that's like. Did you have control over your children at all times?
No.
Right. So, there's that.
Well, if they're that influenced over some ding-dong on YouTube rolling a cigarette, you got bigger problems than that, man.
Dee Dee Speech Up says, we need to know where Nicky got his name, please.
Nicky.
Nicky the Reed. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't say it. Because it's one of those words you can't even say on YouTube. Did you say it already? You must have said it.
What?
His nickname.
Nicky the Retard.
Yeah, you can't say that word on YouTube.
But that was his name.
Okay. I was just looking for comments to read.
Wait.
Too late, yeah, Brian. Too
so,
late.
So the group of guys that we ran around with, right? Nicky the Retard had the Javelin.
He's saying it again.
Nicky the Retard had a Javelin.
Oh, you said it again.
Nipplehead, Mitch Nipplehead, had a 71 Challenger, 383. Louis the Nose had the all show no go Faco GTO. It was a 71 Le Mans 354 speed that he put GTO stuff on it. Who else was there?
Al?
Al never had a car.
He never had a car?
Al never had a car.
Oh.
Or
What
a
was
good
his
nickname. What was his
Lord of
nickname?
Dirt.
Lord O'Dirt was the dispatcher
Oh, that
with
right. That was
gigantic
the
cars.
dispatcher,
Yeah,
right?
Lord O'Dirt.
Double canceled. Yeah, right. What was Al's name?
I don't remember Al having a
He
name.
had a name. He definitely had a name. There was Zero. The other Zero.
Zero, yeah.
Zero. Yeah. Rocco.
Zero Death Bug
Rocco
was
have
his
a car.
actual name.
Right.
Zero Bug Death.
Did Rocco have a car?
Rocco had a Challenger that he got from me. I traded him
What was Tony's nickname?
Grease Pit.
This is true.
Grease Pit.
It was Grease Pit.
Because I was the guy who was under all of their cars.
And he was always covered in grease. Always. No more cool nickname due to cancels. Yeah, I know. Was it just Grease Pit? I feel like there was another. Is there another?
Jeez, I don't remember. It was Grease Pit and Oil Pit.
Oil Pit, yeah. TD's speech up says Kathy has a type.
What?
Kathy has a type.
It's a type?
Yeah. Grease Pit. Regis Philbin's scrotum. Sent you $5.
Well, thank you, Regis Philbin's scrotum. What's so funny?
The name.
She's crying over here. She's literally crying.
Oh, I can't catch my breath. Okay, so he says,
What did Regis Philbin's
trying.
scrotum say? Regis Philbin's scrotum says what?
Okay, oh man, oh my sides hurt. All right, been watching the slant stuff lately. What's the status of her?
Next week, we'll take it out in the parking lot and screw around with it before we take it to the track.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. We have to move on. Uncle Kathy Lee, Ron says. Wait. Oh, that was hard. Okay. I haven't been smoking any funny cigarettes. Oh man. I was just surprised by that.
That one caught you off guard, right?
Caught me off guard, yeah.
Regis Philbin's scrotum says what?
Oh man. Too much. That name. Okay.
Oh, it was Louis Scum. We forgot Louis Scum.
Louis Scum, yeah. It's a wheeze laugh, I know. Let's see. We need another carb video. Carb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soon, actually, I got a thermoquad on the truck that's just like, and I have a spread bore Holly that I'm gonna do for the truck, and I'm gonna do a whole go through on that carburetor.
Sierra says Mr. Scum Wrench was my favorite. That one's good. Not as funny. Oh man. That's what it is though. Like when I'm reading, I'm just like I'm scrolling, I'm scanning. So I'm not really like thinking of anything in particular. I'm just like looking for comments to pick out. So I'm not really like on.
Right.
I'm in a state that's susceptible. It's a great nickname, yeah. Need another flat tap at Camphil video. Let's see. Hey Tony, how's the duster behind you running?
Yeah, I haven't touched that car in like 2 years. It hasn't moved. I haven't. The last time I started it, we did a video
Mm-hmm.
about it, and that was it. That was about 2.5 years ago.
So when do you think you want to take out the 68? Because I've only been asking you for like 8 years.
Soon,
So he keeps telling me.
soon.
It's like soon.
Well, there's nothing to do to the car.
I took it out one day without you knowing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. You didn't like that.
I just don't want you to get stuck.
No, I didn't drive it around. I just rolled it into the driveway so I could wash it.
Oh,
You remember? Soon equals never. That's right, Benjamin. See?
no, it's not that. It's just there's nothing to do to the car. It's like it's just done. It's just sitting there and it's done. So it's like, what do I do now? How do I make content out of this car except maybe driving around a little bit? It doesn't.
Well, I think a good video might be like getting a car out and moving again after sitting for like 8 or 9 years.
It's been sitting for a long time.
It's been sitting for a really long
I
time.
know.
I think that's a good video. It's good content.
Well, I start it like once a year just to keep everything all lubricated and circulated.
Yeah, but it
and
hasn't
everything.
moved.
Yeah, that's okay.
Does it even have brakes? I don't
Yes.
think it has brakes.
Had brakes the last time I.
Does the White Roadrunner have brakes yet?
No, I haven't touched the white Roadrunner yet.
I didn't know the White Roadrunner didn't have brakes, and I tried to back it out.
It has zero brakes. There's nothing.
There's nothing there.
Right to the floor.
I found out. How about another live engine build?
They're rough. They're rough.
Vince Rencher says you need to revive it. Abandoned.
Abandoned.
It literally is abandoned. Let's see. What is it about the Mopar 400 you like so much?
It's just a great overall package. You know, it's got the biggest bore out of all of them. So it takes advantage of the big valves. They're just great motors. They're just great all-around motors.
Dee Dee Speech Up says, I hear those garage forgotten muscle car videos are popular on the internet. Hashtag clickbait. What would they know about clickbait?
I watched that video yesterday, reading mean comments.
I watched it as well. Ridiculous.
If people only realize what it's like on this side of the frickin' camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, think about it. You wake up in the morning and, like, you get barrage of, like, you did this, you didn't do that. What is this? What's wrong with you?
I can't. I can't even. I
Yeah,
can't even.
don't. You can't pay attention to it. Let's see. There's something here I want to read. Oh, yeah, so we watched the video that they did, the mean comment video.
Yeah.
And when I watched it, I was like, what could she have possibly done? Because I didn't see the other video.
I
was
love
like,
the
oh my
glitter.
God, this is like crazy. Like what they're saying is crazy. And then I went and watched the video. I was like, are you serious? Like she didn't really do anything. Like that was nothing. I was imagining like she just like shook the glitter all over the inside of the car. I don't know. She did like 2 little trim pieces nicely. I don't get it.
I love the idea of glitter.
I don't get it.
It's a girl's car, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, let her do.
Let her have the bumper. And,
Like it's only a tiny amount of glitter.
she could have
nothing.
glittered the whole friggin'. See, I would have just glittered the whole friggin' interior, every bit of it. Even the gauges, I would have glittered everything.
Yeah, she didn't really. I think she did a nice job. I don't understand why.
I would have
everybody's so
glittered the
upset.
friggin' keys.
Yeah, it's crazy. Glitter bomb. Yeah, it wasn't a glitter bomb. It was like a tiny amount of glitter. Just
And if
don't
it
glitter
was
the
a glitter
crankcase.
bomb, she's personalizing
She was
her
working
car.
on it. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was working on it herself. She was sanding it. She was doing all that.
She's personalizing her car to her taste,
Right.
which the last time I checked is what hot rodding is all about. Some of us personalize our cars to go faster. Some personalize their cars to look better or just be different. You know, I last time I checked, that's the definition of what we do.
Let's see. Who's glitter? I missed something. D&D Speed Shop. Dan and Danny. Danny put some glitter on some parts of her car. She painted it. So everybody had a hemorrhage. Not everybody.
He lost like 50 subs.
Yeah, that's freaking ridiculous. Dee Dee Speech Up says Hot Riding 101.
Although I tell you what though, bro, it may not be that video that you lost the subs on. Because what I noticed, and a lot of people are complaining, is that sub counts are getting chopped. And what happens is,
It happened to us.
yeah, like
we
every
lost like 6,000.
oh yeah, we lost like 6,000 subs in
in
like
like an hour.
an hour,
Yeah.
right? What happens is YouTube periodically goes through, and they clear out dead accounts. So somebody might have subbed to you, let's say 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and now they don't use that, like the account is dormant. So YouTube will audit all through, not just your video, your channel, but all of the channels. They'll do an audit and they'll get rid of all of the dormant channels, and so sub counts just kind of whoop just like that.
Grumpy says your car, do with it what you want. Not every car has to be a drag strip special.
Mm-mm.
It was such a small amount. I can't.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
It was a small amount and it didn't deserve that type of response. Who cares if you don't like it? Somebody else's car, you ain't driving it. Yeah.
No, people, they just lost their shit.
Yeah. Drop a bottle of glitter down the car would be fun content.
I wonder what would happen.
I don't know.
See, that's what we need the mule for.
You could run it, you could put glitter in bacon grease. Right?
No, that would be bitching. I want to know what would happen if you were to pour glitter down a running engine.
What would happen?
I don't know. I don't think. I mean, it wouldn't hurt the engine. I don't see how it would hurt the engine.
No?
But I bet you it would cover the whole bottom of the car in glitter.
You think it would come out?
I think we need to test this.
I legit would like to see glitter down a carb.
I legit would like to see that too.
Did Dan and Danny come visit you guys in Tennessee? Yes, we saw them.
Yeah.
+1 for the glitter carb.
Yeah, I gotta pour glitter down something.
I can glitter your old boots, the ones you got paint on. You want me to glitter those?
It's like a Michael Jackson thing,
Yeah,
right?
that'd be cool. Would it come out the exhaust? Dakota wants to know.
I don't know, man. We're gonna find out. I gotta think what I'm gonna glitter.
Real car guys for glitter. Not rolling coal, but rolling glitter.
I have to do this. I got to see what happens.
A glitter UTG hat. You could do that. See, now she's going to start a trend. Everybody's bitched about it, and now she's going to start a trend, and everybody's going to put glitter in their car.
What would be cool is if the glitter actually passes through an engine, right, and doesn't get all like, I don't know. I don't think it would get burned up. I don't know. But if the glitter passes through an engine, that could start a whole accessory like craze where you have glitter injection systems. You know, so let's say you got somebody following.
The green people would love that.
You know what I mean?
Is it going to reflect the sun and like burn everything up? Yeah. Everything would die because of your glitter engines.
You got somebody following too close behind you, you know, and you hit your glitter injection system and it just blows stuff all over their car.
People would love that. Put it through exhaust tips. Let's see. We need a glitter UTG sticker now. No, D&D Speed Shop needs the glitter. Their merch.
No, I am gonna find out how to. I got one of our. I gotta have something we can run glitter through and see what happens.
Glitter UTG t-shirt. Let's see. Glitter the Warn 4.0 in your Cherokee before you pull it to install the 4.0.
It's got a converter. It's got a
together.
catalytic converter. It won't work.
Oh. Get to the patent office, Tony. Who used to throw glitter bombs?
Didn't
Somebody in
no,
the 70s, like a comedian, used to throw glitter bombs.
oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. What was his name?
I don't know. Like I was a little
I know who
kid
you're
and I
talking about.
remember it. Yeah.
He'd run up to somebody in
He
the
was
audience and go
fabulous.
poof like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't remember. More sirens, yeah. Glitter police. What is going on?
Oh, we are in
Oh,
the city.
Rip Taylor, right. That's who
Rip
it is.
Taylor,
Rip Taylor.
right.
Why do I even remember that?
I remember that.
It's a long time ago. Glitter on the mini bike. Put a sticker on Sledgehammer called the Glitter Man. You're coming for yard. Tony, you in Tennessee or South Central LA? We're in Tennessee. Can't you tell by our accents? Dr. Bombay. Let's see. That duster back there would take that glitter no problem.
Yeah, actually it would. All right, I'm going to run glitter through an engine before the end of this week.
Urcost60 says Slag Glamour. That's the name.
Oh,
Slag Glamour.
that would be great. That would be fabulous.
Fabulous. What's up, Barry?
What's going on, Harry?
Copper coat glitter and glitz.
I am going to run glitter through an engine this week.
Edie's quiet now, probably taking notes.
He's going to beat me to it.
Probably. Glitter in the mini bike engine, then slant 6 swap it. Now, I'm all hoarse from laughing at that name. Get metallic glitter. Neutral drop enters the chat.
Neutral drop?
I don't know, I didn't see. Maybe.
Is it cameraman or stuntman?
I don't know, maybe I missed it. I don't know. Comment again, because I'm lost over here. Let's see. DD Speech Up says, it'll make Danny pretty damn happy. He says, I'm excited to see it. Haha.
Anything for my daughter.
Hilarious. Zappa 3, you can make it the glitter challenge with the rest of the channels. What? The glitter challenge? Bubble rocket. Oh my goodness. Numma says Danny would love it. Glitter, now that is content. UTGG, Uncle Tony's Glitter Garage.
I'm going to run.
David Leonard says you're not feeding the trolls. They went elsewhere. Are you not feeding the trolls?
I miss the trolls. I love the trolls.
Oh. Let's see. We keep mentioning neutral drop because they're always feed. Oh, they always feed random stuff into the carburetor, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Glitter out the fender well headers. Glitter Garage 54 style.
No, I want to say, yeah, you could drop it into the headers somehow, but I want to actually run it through the engine and see what happens.
That's funny. More metal flake than a bass boat and a mural. I'm having Boogie Van flashbacks. Speaking of Boogie Van flashbacks, we need to get the truck
Sorry,
painted. Yeah, no.
I know, it's looking rough.
Oh, it's bad.
It's really bad.
It's really bad. I'm going to start working on the interior tomorrow, maybe?
Wait, which, the caravan or the wrecker?
The wrecker.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. It's really bad.
I know.
Like we were towing that really beautiful trailer
I know.
with the wrecker. Yikes. You should be embarrassed about anything. It should be that.
I'm embarrassed about everything.
Everything?
Everything.
We just walk around embarrassed all the time. We're cool with it.
I'm okay with it.
Let's see. Down to one bird, yeah. They're going to sleep now.
It is so nice out
It
here.
is really nice out. It's not cold. Let's see. Sounds like the birds are upset because you're invading their space. Oh no, they're fine. There's a bunch of trees back here.
Well, we are invading their space though, because they're not used to us being out here.
It's cool out there, yeah. Better than hydrazine.
Yes.
What about glitter and hydrazine at the same time? We could do that, right? Is that legal?
No.
Okay, then we won't do that.
No. There's all sorts of federal. Yeah. No. That's.
They're listening in now,
Yeah.
right? Okay. I predict it will seize the rings.
Well, it could. No. No.
No? You don't think so?
No. No. I don't think it would get. No. Oh, because if you look at like the flame pattern, like the typical flame pattern on a piston, it doesn't go that far, and I don't see where the glitter would go beyond the flame pattern. I don't know. We'll find out.
Get more cats? No, we can't. We can't get more cats
No more
right
cats.
now.
No
We
more
miss
cats.
DeSoto very much. I miss him a lot. I saw a picture of me working on the Charger, scraping the paint off, and he was laying next to me.
Yeah, I know you should.
Yeah, and it made me really sad. But no more cats. The South is a great place to be, yes.
Maggie's on patrol over there.
Good.
She's on rabbit patrol.
Glitter is polyester plastic. May gum up the plugs.
We'll find out. We're gonna find out.
What are you going to run that in?
I don't know. I'm gonna put it through something though.
The glitter will coat the spark plugs?
We'll find out.
Let's see. DeSoto meow. DeSoto is no more. He passed away a couple months ago. December. Yeah, he had cancer, right? But the cats will get rid of the birds? No. I would have to get a billion cats.
Well, we had several cats at
And
one
I don't
point.
like that.
What?
That they kill the birds.
They kill the birds. They just
Yeah.
cats are just.
Thank you, Billy Bob.
It's just their
Thank
thing.
you, Ethan. Thank you, Doug. Let's see. Cats are so damn cool. They can be. So, Tony,
Excuse me.
you're on for 72 minutes,
Nice.
right?
Is there a significance to that?
There may be.
Do they do the 72-minute dance at this point?
Possibly. Let's see. DeSoto was a cat's cat.
I can't do the 72-minute dance. I don't have the headdress.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Pour glitter into Casper's engine. Get 2 birds stoned at once. Okay. That's not a good idea. And Andy's probably
Andy would
watching
frown
right
on
now. He might not like that.
Andy would frown on that.
Let's see. Cats don't generally crap on cars. Usually not. Finkelstein has a question.
Yes.
My car makes a loud bang in the rear. It's hard for me to read this, guys. It's jumping around, so
Okay.
if I stumble, that's why. My car makes a loud bang in the rear, and I drive the car, but it doesn't always make the noise. Any ideas? I have no idea.
No, I wish. No, I really don't have any ideas. I mean, it could be anything, bro.
Will a 70 Dodge Challenger Dash fit in a 71?
Say that one more time.
Will a 70 Dodge Challenger Dash
Fit
fit in a 71?
Yes.
Let's see. No 7-Eleven coffee tonight?
No.
We have home coffee. That lantern is very nice.
It is, right? It's soothing.
Yeah. You're glowing. And the light coming from it is very nice. Oh, Maggie just jumped on me. Honey, you can't be on me. Okay. Is the body and the trunk still alive?
I think we need to switch gears and do a railroad channel.
You want to do a railroad channel?
Yes.
You know a lot about railroads.
I do. I do.
What is that noise? That was strange. Did you hear that?
Okay. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how sharp people are. Right?
Okay.
All right. Trivia question.
Oh, we have to give away the brochures.
It's late to do that now, isn't
We
it?
can give away some.
Okay. All right. Let's do
That channel would
let's do
derail.
locomotive trivia. Okay? And let's see, what kind of prize can we give away?
I don't know. What is that noise? Oh, somebody's sawing. That's what that is.
Oh.
This is not railroad advice. No.
Okay.
What are you giving away?
What?
What are you giving away?
Oh,
A hat?
God.
Want to give away a hat?
Want to give away the chicken?
No. I'm not mailing my chicken.
You want? Okay.
No. Just give away a hat.
A hat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. For a hat. Let me think for a second. Hang on. I gotta come up with something.
How am I going to know who won? They're going to have to email me.
Railroad trivia.
Tony's thinking.
Well, I'm trying to think of something that people can't just go and Google real quick.
Well, that would be anything.
Okay. All right. I got one. Okay. All right.
But I don't know the answer. How am I going to know who won? I'm over here reading the answers.
Come over here.
Oh my goodness. Why? Tell me.
Rogers Locomotive Works.
Okay. They probably heard you.
I don't think so.
Okay. They're saying I heard that.
Okay. What was it?
Rogers locomotive. Yeah.
Never mind.
That was so loud, Zero says. Oh, man.
I can't get away
you're
with
going to have
anything.
to write it to me. You want a pen and a pad?
No, forget it. No, because my ADD autism just kicked in, and now I can't come up with anything else.
Okay, so that's a really good microphone on this.
Yes.
What?
Okay. All right. Rogers Locomotive Works.
Did I win?
From New Jersey. Okay. Built two of the most recognized or famous steam locomotives in all history. Okay. Built them in the late 1800s. Which two, and they were basically twins, which two locomotives?
All right, wait. I'm going to go get a paper so you can write it down.
Okay.
Are you kidding me, Poppy?
What happened? Of course she did. All right.
Write it down.
Okay. All right.
So I can read it. Please. Get down, Maggie.
Okay, here.
What is this word? Okay.
Okay.
I think I know.
All right.
Slide me that pen so I can. More. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. In the late 1800s, Rogers Locomotive Works, New Jersey, built two, I don't want to say identical, but very similar locomotives, and both of them are extremely famous. and one of them you've seen many times.
Okay.
What are those two locomotives?
The names? Is that
Well,
what you
the
want?
numbers.
The numbers.
The numbers.
Hmm.
And I'm going to make pee-pee in the bowl.
Oh my goodness.
You
Why
have
are
to
you
keep
telling
everybody going.
everybody
Here,
that?
watch the railroad candle while people come up with the answers to the railroad trivia question.
Oh my goodness.
Roger's locomotive works.
They're Googling it.
Yeah, they'll never get it.
They'll never get it.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. How am I going to keep track of this? No. Nope, not yet. Nope, nobody's got it yet. No, zero, it's not that. Nope. 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 Nobody has it yet. Nope. Oh, goodness. This is hard. Nope, Ari. No. They're telling them to try Chat GPT.
What's that?
They're saying to try Chat GPT. Nobody's gotten it yet.
Nobody?
Nope.
Anybody even close?
Oh. What if they only get one? If somebody got one.
Has to be both.
Oh, it has to be both?
Has to be both.
Somebody got one.
Okay. Which one?
Wait, hang on. It's moving so quickly. Okay. The first one. I'm afraid I'm going to lose track here.
Yeah, you have to get both. For the hat, you got to get both.
Yeah, somebody got one.
The first one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, it's going so quick.
The second one is like over the top. You have seen it. If you've watched old movies or TV shows, you've seen it.
Nobody else has gotten it yet. But somebody did say the one correct number. Send half a hat.
Send half a hat.
Nope. I haven't seen it come up again after that one person said it. No. Any hints, Tony?
They're both 10-wheelers,
Oh, okay.
but they're one generation apart from each other.
Okay. Okay, somebody got the second one, but the other number that they said is not correct. So
But nobody's got both?
nobody's got both. No, somebody said the second one, but the other number that they wrote with it is not correct.
Okay. They're both 10-wheelers. They're one generation apart from each other. And they're both probably the most well-known, aside from like obviously like the big boy and stuff like that.
Nope. So both numbers have been mentioned,
But not together,
but
not by the
not
same
together
person.
by the same person. Nope.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We'll just move on to the
You're
next
not
topic.
gonna let them get it.
Well,
Somebody has to win.
We can't sit here for the rest of the month.
Somebody has to win. Tony.
All right, another hint. Let's see.
Okay.
Um,
This is bogus, man. Okay, good, William. Glad you like it.
I'm trying to think of another hint without giving it away. Green Acres.
Oh boy. Nobody's got it yet.
I can't believe it.
Not yet. Close. Close. All right, somebody else mentioned one of the numbers. Didn't get the second one. Nope. Nope. Ava Gabor, yeah.
Yes.
It's the place to be. Right.
She was built by Rogers Locomotive Works.
Okay. Nope. Well, somebody else mentioned the other number again. Nobody got both numbers together. Tony, can you give a better clue?
I gave it already. They're both 10-wheelers, both built by Rogers, one generation apart from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay, so a
Okay.
couple of people are mentioning the one number, but they don't have the other one.
okay, one of them. Okay, all right. Here, one of them has been in countless movies and television shows, right? All through from the 1930s all the way to like the 2000s. Okay, been in countless TV shows. The other one is responsible for killing 6 people in 4 different accidents,
Oof.
including one where it just flipped over on its side in a rail yard.
Oh. Okay, nope, not yet.
So one is a movie star and the other is a death machine.
Yeah, so not yet. So one person mentioned the other one, the one that is missing. And a few people have mentioned the other one. Nope. 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 You're making them crazy, Tony. They're saying 410, 440, 631, 79. Nope.
No.
They're Googling like crazy, I bet. Let's see.
All right, move on to something else, and then we'll
Well,
go
you
back.
have to give away the hat.
All right, who am I giving the hat to?
I don't know. Because 2 people have mentioned it each. Only one person mentioned the one that's missing. So, mentioned the train that's missing. Nope. 119, 999, nope. 911, nope. 242, 440, nope. 119, 26, nope. Cut the hat in half. Aw, come
Okay,
on.
but we're stuck in the mud
Wait,
here now.
somebody mentioned, okay, somebody mentioned the other one. All right. Just by me saying that, you should be able to put 2 and 2 together.
Come on, please, somebody. This was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
This was a mistake.
Okay. A couple people now are mentioning the other one. Okay, somebody got it. Somebody got
Yeah,
it.
what did they say?
Wait, it's going too quick. R Black. Sierra RR number 3 and Illinois Center 382.
You got it.
R Black.
Yep.
R Black won. He got it first. The chat is really fast.
Yes. Illinois Central 382 was a Casey Jones engine. That happened on April 30th, like 1900. But they rebuilt that engine after that crash. It crashed again, killed a couple of people. They rebuilt it again, crashed again, killed somebody, rebuilt it again, crashed again, and then they finally scrapped the thing in like 1935. The other one is Sierra number 3. That's the one that was in all of these Western movies. It was on all of the TV shows like Green Acres and what was the other one? Petticoat Junction. It was the locomotive they used in Back to the Future.
R Black, send us your email. So email us,
Yeah.
UncleTony'sGarage@gmail.com, so we can send you your hat. We need your address.
And it went through a bunch of numbers, but it ended up as Sierra. Everybody knows it today as Sierra number 3.
Well, that was fun, Tony.
That dragged on forever. I thought maybe
It was hard. That's a hard question.
that's a good trivia though, right?
It's not even automotive related.
I know. People don't realize cars are really only part of my interests. I mean, like, I'm really not that into
Do
cars.
another one. Do another one. Paul Cabazula says. Do you have more train questions, Uncle Tony?
No, that's it.
No? Okay.
No more. That went on way too long.
Okay. Okay, so R Black1, and send us an email, uncletonysgarage@gmail.com, and we will send you your hat. Yeah, another one. They want another one. Okay, do you want to give away some brochures, or you? It's 8:28.
We got like a half hour to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give away some brochures.
All right, I'll go get them.
Okay.
You just talk to the people.
I'll
just grab a random handful.
Yeah, go ahead.
Random.
What do you? But I don't know what to talk about.
Just ask them a question from inside the brochure.
But what do I do while you're getting the brochures?
Show them your lantern.
Nice lantern, right? Yeah, I don't know how to do this without her. I'm flying solo. Wait, I'll tell you what. I'll come around and I'll read questions. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't. Cat, I can't read these without my glasses. Oh, jeez, guys, I can't read these. Oh my God, they're going so fast. Cat, I'm in trouble here. Okay, she's coming. Okay. Oh God, there's a lot of brochures.
Well, yeah, you can go through and see what's relevant and what's not.
I don't know what's relevant.
I
Let's see who wants these things. So guys, jeez, I don't know how to go about this. We have a lot. Oh my God, there's all Pontiac stuff. Do we have any real Pontiac fans in here?
Do you need glasses?
No, I can see this stuff.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yes, the Rampage.
All right.
Rampage.
Let's do this, right? So what I'll do is I'll show you which brochure it is. I'll tell you what it is. If you've got some sort of personal attachment to these cars, like for instance, because I want to just give these things away, right? But I want to do it like fairly to people who may really want them, right? So I'll show you what the brochure is. If you've got some kind of personal attachment to it, you had one, your parents had one, this is your dream car, whatever it happens to be, if you've got a personal attachment to it, say so and we'll send you the thing. All right, so the first one here is we got, and there's nothing spectacular here. There's no like, well, maybe there is. I don't know.
So how could we do this? Could we just tell them to send us an email, and if they're the first email that we get for that brochure,
Yes.
we'll send it to them?
Yes.
Okay, that's the way to do it, okay?
Okay, so yeah, if you see one that you want, the first person who mentions it
No, who emails us?
emails us, right?
The first email that we get about that brochure,
They're going to get it.
you get it.
Okay.
Right. UncleTony'sGarage@gmail.com.
Right, but like, don't be a hog.
Don't be
you
a
know,
hog.
right? Because one of these may really mean something to somebody. I don't know. So let's do this. Okay, so this one here is a 78 Pontiac, or 76, 1976 Pontiac. It's like the whole lineup. It's not just one car. It's the Grand Prix Sunbird, Aster, Ventura, Firebird, Grand Le Mans, huh. Le Mans Sport Coupe, blah, 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 Catalina wagon. Okay, so this is just a generic 1976 Pontiac brochure. Okay, so anybody who wants that, send an email.
Put it in the title, which
yes.
one it is. Shush. Shush. UncleTony'sGarage@gmail.com.
Yes. Okay, here's another generic Pontiac brochure. This is the 1972 lineup. These things, they're all in really nice condition. And on the back, it's got all of the specs for the 72 Pontiac lineup. So if you want that, email. This is another one. This is another generic Pontiac brochure from 1977. So we don't have the specific cars, but we've got like the generic lineup. Okay. Let's see. That's a terrible brochure.
What
Oh my
is it?
God. Okay, this is the lineup of 1986 cars.
From Pontiac?
Yeah, Pontiac. So if you're a Fiero guy, man, that's your
That's your
brochure right there. 86 Oldsmobile.
Interesting.
Okay, so there's all of your Oldsmobile stuff, all of your different cars. Here's the 1989 Chevrolet lineup. If you ever throw up in the backseat of a Cavalier, this is yours. And face it, you know, we've all thrown up in the backseat of a Cavalier at one time or another. Oh, this is a nice one.
Is it?
This is like a book.
Yeah?
Wow.
What is it about?
Okay, this one is this is the whole lineup of 1988 Pontiacs. This is slick.
Very nice.
This is really slick.
It's a book.
Okay, and here's Pontiac Road Cars 1988. I don't know, this is the same. It's
I'm
different.
Gonna get confused now.
Yeah, so am I. This is Pontiac. This is Pontiac 1988 road cars, and this is also Pontiac 1988 road cars.
I guess they came with different covers.
This one is very thick.
Okay.
This one's got like I want to say about 60. This one's got 70 pages, and this one's got. Oh shit! Okay, guys, sorry about that. This is a poster.
All right, so if you want that one, you have to put poster. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know.
I don't want to damage this.
Don't damage it. When is it from? Oh, very nice. Let's see. Oh, that is fancy.
Okay, yeah. Oh, now how do I fold this back up?
You got it.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. So if you want the poster, Ford Cars 1988.
That should be yours, Tony. Ford Cars
Okay, this is the Ford car one. Ford really cheaped out with this, my God, compared to the GM ones. So there's the Ford car lineup for 1988, and here's the Ford truck lineup for 1988. This is going to cost us a fortune in shipping.
Okay, we'll stop right there. We'll save more for next week.
No, let's just blow through these.
I think I can send them media mail.
Media mail.
Yeah, so it won't be too much.
Oh, seriously, this is going to add up.
Yeah, it
We
will.
love you guys. We
Yeah,
really
we
do.
Plus,
Okay.
I have to go through all those emails.
This is 1989 Pontiac.
89.
Right.
Nice. If you got any Chevy stuff, I know there's Chevy stuff there.
Okay, here's a Buick Oh, that's really nice.
That is very nice. What is that?
1988 Buick. So it's the 88 Buick lineup. All right, let's do one more.
Okay.
Let me see if I got a Chevy in here, and then we'll give away more of these next week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a while to go through emails and packages.
What the
Put
hell is that?
addresses. What is it? You have a Chevy one?
No.
you have a 67 Plymouth one? We do have some Plymouth and Mopar ones.
Cadillac.
Good luck, yeah, I know.
What's
is
this
more work for
magazine
me.
here?
I don't know. You keep that.
Oh, Car Exchange magazine. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Car Exchange. That was a good magazine.
You have Pinto or Dodge truck? Caddy? I think there's Cadillac stuff. They might not get to it until next week
yeah,
or
we
the
have.
week after.
There's
Like they have
piles
tons.
of these things, guys. I'm just trying to find a Chevrolet one.
Is Chevy there?
No, there's no Chevy here.
They're probably inside.
73. Oh wait,
You found one?
Chevy wagons. 1973 Chevy wagons.
Nice.
Okay, so these are the ones we're gonna. These are the ones we're giving away, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Steve Maggs material, I know.
Oh yeah,
He
please.
would want all of them.
I'm sure he's got these.
Probably.
I'm sure he's got these.
Does Steve Maggs know about this stash?
I forgot about the stash until she brought it up
Yeah,
last
I
week.
forgot about it too. Because I was cleaning and I was like, oh, wow.
We got tons more of them.
Yeah, a
So-
lot. Like, that's nothing. So,
Yeah. We'll give. I'll tell you what. We'll give some away on every live
yeah, until they're all gone.
until they're all gone. That could be a while.
Like months.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, I'm going to put those someplace where I know that we're going to get emails on these.
Okay. Well, just don't leave me again.
1 second. I'm just.
You
What do you mean?
you could have put them over there for now.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Here, give me that pile.
No. Sit down.
Oh
Sit
my
down.
goodness. All right, Tony. Camaro GT. Annie Shirley Muldowney. Abandoned. Set your caps on for Tony. You have time to clean? Honestly? Oh my God, I'm so tired.
We're so over.
I'm so overwhelmed. But it's okay. Overwhelmed is cool. It means I have stuff to do. Let's see. Spreading the mailing cost over several seasons, pretty much. UT unsupervised. Any storage containers? We have storage containers? Let's see. UT train question. What do you know about the crash at Crush?
1897 was it? It was a promoter. I can't think of the guy's name. It was in Crush, Texas. And what happened was, actually, ironically enough, it was after those 10-wheelers came in, because ultimately from the 1850s through the 1880s, the American class locomotive, 440, the classic 440 was the thing. So once the 10-wheelers came into use in the 1890s as the standard, the railroads had all of these 440 type locomotives. So they were just doing whatever they could to get rid of them. And a promoter, I can't think of the guy's name, set up an event in Texas. They actually created a town called Crush, okay? And it was a temporary town. And they set these two locomotives, two of these American class locomotives, at each other on a single track. So they had the engineers set the throttles and then jumped off. And the trains crashed into each other. And one of the boilers exploded. It was supposed to be just like a regular crash, like that, right? But one of the boilers exploded and it killed, how many people? I noticed somebody got like a bolt through the head, right? It was one of those things. And then that was it. Everybody went home, and that was the end of that. That was the end of Crush, Texas.
Why do you know so much about that?
Why do I know so much about
That's a
that?
good. Really, seriously, why do you know so much about that?
My head is jammed full of shit like that.
This is why you can't function.
You wonder why I can't do simple things.
Joe K sent you $5.
Thank you, Joe.
Your opinion on the Grand Prix as a proper muscle car. Mainly the 69 to 72 and 73 to 77. Everyone swoons over GTOs and Firebirds. I feel like the GP is forgotten.
It was never marketed as a muscle car, and they were heavy. They were really heavy cars because Pontiac just threw everything they could at them. Not just in terms of like accessories, but like extra sound deadening, extra everything. So the cars were extremely heavy. They were really nice cars. Well, the Monte Carlo was really the same thing. And like the Monte Carlo SS, nobody ever really thinks of the Monte Carlo SS as a muscle car, quote, like a muscle car. The same way the 455 Grand Prix don't really get thought of as a muscle car. But you could order those things with a 4-speed. Actually, could you 3 speeds? No 3 speeds on those. Just you could order those with a 4-speed. They're nice cars, but I don't really consider them to be muscle cars. But that one thing has nothing to do with the other. It's a fantastic car, period. So whatever you want to call it, personal luxury or a personal muscle car or executive hot rod, whatever you want to call it, it's so far above. Like people look at the GTX and it's like, oh, well, that's like the gentleman's muscle car. No, the GTX was like a freaking dumpster fire compared to the Grand Prix, compared to the Monte Carlo of that era. So yeah, man, they're fantastic cars.
Mike N says 2 people died.
2 people?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay. Did I get everything else right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because you really had to jog my memory on that. That was like,
Ruby's Garage says 2 killed. Every time an unneeded fact enters my head, I lose another childhood memory.
that's why I have no childhood memories. I have no child, and this is why I can't ever remember to hook up the trailer lights, because of
Did you
stuff
not
like.
have trailer lights?
No, they were hooked up last night.
Okay.
Yes.
See, Roma says wee woos.
This is the curse of autism.
No, it's just like people different. Like when I worked at the college, there was a professor who could really only do one thing.
Yeah, and he was probably
Right.
autistic.
Yeah, like he really had a hard time talking to people or understanding anything that was not his forte.
Yeah.
His office was like paper everywhere.
Yeah.
And you looked at it and you were like, how do you manage to get anything done? Because it's just a mess. But he was really good at what he did. Very smart. Does jogging your memory cause brain sweats?
Yes. Yes.
Who needs trailer lights? UTG needs trailer lights. Okay, we have 15 minutes left.
Okay.
Let's see. Since I have a Ford, Harry says, the engine bay is tight. I want to reroute a lot of hoses, but I'm not sure what the best way is to do this. How do you tidy/clean up an engine bay?
That's a tough one, especially if you're doing like a 70s Ford that just has a ton of stuff under there and not a lot of room. And I'm a fiend for tidy engine compartments. Like I have certain things, like I have this prohibition of anything going over valve covers. It's crazy, right? I know. It was one of the things that used to drive me nuts about Hemis. Because when you deal with a Hemi, you got all of the wires going over the top of the valve covers, and it's like, no, you can't do that, right? So it's like I have this thing about nothing over the valve covers. So I go nuts routing things out of the way in such a way so that nothing covers the actual engine itself. How do you go about it? Man, every car is different. Everybody's idea of aesthetics, underhood aesthetics, is different. But geez. I don't know, man. You just gotta play with it.
Territory says, Tony, thanks for the inspiration to start my channel. It's been fun so far, but very embarrassing the first 2 videos.
Embarrassing? Dude, you have any idea? You don't know what it's like to be embarrassed until you've done this for, I don't know, 5 years? We're going on 5 years
We're
now.
still embarrassed.
Still
right?
embarrassed, yes.
Apparently, after yesterday.
Yeah. People are like, are you that guy? You're like, no, I'm not that guy.
I'm not him. Yeah, good luck with your channel. Don't worry about being embarrassed.
Listen, anytime you're embarrassed, anytime that you do anything and you're self-conscious about it, okay, just remember that your life is absolutely meaningless, okay? Nothing.
You're not that important.
You were never thought of before you came about, and not too long after your demise, you will be completely forgotten
Right?
and erased from the memory of
Well,
the
that's
universe.
a little nihilistic,
Okay.
Tony.
But this is the truth. Anytime you feel self-conscious or embarrassed, keep these things in
Yeah.
mind. You're stuck to a rock by a mysterious force called gravity and hurtling through an infinite space at
Territory's
1,000
laughing.
miles an hour. Okay? Trust me when I tell you, nobody cares.
Right.
The world doesn't
They
care.
say that they care, but they
The
really
oceans don't care. The continents don't care. The sun, the stars, nothing
don't.
cares
The
about
stars?
anything you do. So just go ahead and do it. And don't stress it.
Yeah, just really don't worry about it. Somebody's always going to have something to say to embarrass you. Let's see. UT, Benjamin C says, UT's so embarrassed he walks around with his YouTube play button.
We should put that up as a short.
That is a good video. Funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see. Tony speaking facts. Let's see. Thanks for the pick-me-up, Tony.
You're welcome.
If you get embarrassed, do something with glitter.
Right.
Hello, Uncle Tony. And Uncle Kathy. Hello, Wendy.
Hello, Wendy.
Until you screw up and then you are remembered.
Yeah, not for long. Everybody, they'll forget Tesla's
They'll
name.
find somebody else to pick on. Like, there's always got to be the big screw up that's popular at the moment. And then they'll find the next one. And then one after that. Gravity is our friend until we get up in the morning. And then it tries to kill you.
I've had many sudden gravity storms.
You forget these videos will live on after you?
Yeah, only for a period of time. Only for a period of time.
Yeah, not that long.
Yeah, it'll get replaced by something, some new form of, and you know what? You know how fast your stuff will be gone? Just like that.
Yep.
Over, gone, done.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Until the next guy screws up more. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. What? He's rolling a cigarette. He rolls cigarettes, tobacco. Let's see. I don't know. Cabral couldn't function without Tony at this point. I don't know. maybe Benjamin. I don't know.
That poor guy.
Am I getting ready to plant the vegetables? Yep. Yeah, I am. I just started cleaning up back here.
Hey, Maggie.
Let's see. Frankie's CNC and Woodworking channel says, if you're bad at something, I was told, for some reason his comment is cut off, told to probably be the best at being bad at it. Yeah. UTG, if you have a 72 Mercury brochure, I'd appreciate it. Well, I don't know. We
I don't have one
through.
here.
Yeah, we'll give more away next week.
Yeah, next week. Where did I just see some of Mercury's? Was it in?
I don't know.
Was it in this magazine?
So way less smogs than the UTG early days? You mean smokes?
I don't know.
Plant some zucchini. Oh yeah, not in the main garden. It gets too big.
Yeah, it takes
Tony
over.
hates zucchini. I tried
Yeah,
to make,
it's wrong.
I made zucchini bread. You wouldn't eat it.
No.
It was too sweet though. I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
A slag hammer brochure. I could make that. Oh, let me make that.
Do it.
See, I love to do stuff like that.
Do it.
Dorky things like making slag hammer brochures.
Do it.
And will you write the captions?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, we could do that with my extra time. With my spare time, I'll make the slag hammer brochure. Danny Boy loves zucchini. Let's see. J. Russell Finch. People think the car braking is bad. The washer machine is worse.
You know, I could do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Uncle Kathy Garage and Garden Channel is coming. I don't think so. I don't, honestly, I don't have time to breathe. I would love to do lots of things that I just can't get to. The Life and Times of Slaghammer. Tune in next week for brochures, train trivia, and Laughing Kathy. Oh, that's me. I think everything is funny. I don't know. Check out Broken Twisted Garage. Thanks for the videos. Broken Twisted Garage.
Broken Twisted Garage. Okay.
Headers for gas mileage, not horsepower?
Yes.
Yes. Will 72 satellite wagon windshield be the same as the Carnex?
Yes.
Yes. Papillon Cycle says, hey guys, thanks. Thank you.
Thank you. What are we thanking each other
I don't
about?
know.
Well,
Just
thanks anyway.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
It's almost 9 o'clock.
Well, I mean, I'll go as long as you want to. I'm just enjoying sitting out here. It's beautiful out.
Well, you have the beautiful light next to you.
You want it next to you?
No. Let's see. Zach Wilson says, appreciate the knowledge you share with us. It helped me with my 66 Mustang build. Thanks,
Awesome.
friend. Let's see. Uncle Lantern. Twanger says, thank you guys, you're the best.
Thank you.
See, people say nice things.
They do
too.
say nice things.
UTG keychains in the store would be awesome. Do you want keychains? Do you want to make a UTG? What would we put on that?
Not really.
Would it be mozzarella?
You know,
A chunk of mozzarella?
I even feel funny selling the hats.
I know.
The shirts, I'm good with selling the shirts because they have
There's value.
sayings on the
They
back.
have
There's like a
value.
value to it. I hate cars.
Are you going to do the
right?
I Hate Cars hats, though?
Yeah, we'll do the I hate cars hats. But
Okay.
I don't want to get into just merchandising like just any random thing. That's just, I don't know.
Right. You have
Just
to
not my
have
thing.
something that you like.
Yeah.
That you would wear.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm yawning.
You're welcome.
It would be interesting to see what plans you would do tuned for hypermile use.
Yeah, the car's so far from streetable. No.
Ox says UTG has really taught me a lot about Mopar and engines. Using lamp oil or kerosene? Lamp oil. UTG merch exclusively deal with AutoZone? Exclusivity deal with AutoZone. Are we gonna sell our merch at AutoZone?
No.
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 No. Ew.
No. I mean, listen. I'm a capitalist. I'm cool at making
UTG
money.
bobbleheads? You want a bobblehead?
That could be fun.
Yeah?
That could be good.
Okay.
Like I
Who's
said,
gonna buy a bobblehead of you? Did you put it on their dashboard?
I'm a capitalist, but I'm a conscientious capitalist, right? You know, you got predatory capitalism, you know, the government, the banks, the insurance companies, medical establishment. That's predatory capitalism. Then you got conscientious capitalism, where it has to be kind
UTG
of
silver
equity.
coins.
That I would do. That I would definitely do.
Would you do that?
Yes, I would. I would definitely do that. I still want to get the Road to Ruta coin.
Oh, you have to subscribe.
I don't mind subscribing.
Bobblehead that keeps saying I hate cars.
So I don't want to just merchandise like just.
UTG band-aids.
I don't use Band-Aids.
Right. How about a Funko Pop Uncle Tony? Franco says.
A Funko Pop.
I don't know what that
No
is.
idea. Franco knows.
Leonardo says, "Hey UTG people,
What's going on, Leonardo?
you should make your own soap or glasses. UTG glasses.
We go to the Dollar Tree and buy like all their glasses and put a little logo on it.
Sticker on it. Then they can say, "Do you see what they're doing?
$49.95. No, we
They're
sell
all about the money."
we sell shirts because we could put sayings and stuff on the shirts. Like there's value there, right? She wants to sell the hats. I don't really want to sell the
Only
hats.
because people are asking for the hats.
People ask for the hats.
You wear the hats every day.
Yes.
So.
Right? But like I don't want to do just. I don't know. Like we used to sell a lot of the stickers. I don't really
We
like
still
this.
sell
I know,
stickers.
but I don't like selling them. You know what I mean? It's like
They
I'm
have
weird
a
like
good
that.
phrase on them. They have a good
Yes.
good idea.
Yeah.
Is on the stickers. So I think that those are worthwhile as well.
Okay. But there are limits to what I'll do. Like we do YouTube. We make money off of AdSense, and that's really as far as I want to go. I don't want to do, you know, I just don't want to market crap. I just don't want to do that.
No, I don't want to do that either. I want to, if whatever we put out, I want it to be something people get a kick out of.
Something of
And
value.
Right. Something
of
that
value.
they would enjoy
Right.
having, not just, oh, I'm going to wear this because it has their name on it.
Right.
Right. Because that's just silly. UTG gas squirt bottles.
We thought about that. We
I
couldn't.
looked for them.
Yeah, we couldn't source them out.
Because they're not all the same, right? The caps are different and they spray differently.
Yeah.
So it was hard to figure out how much a birthday appearance is. DD Speed Shop wants to know.
You want me jumping out of the cake, or, you know, tell me how you want to do this.
UTG hubcaps. UTG custom packs of smokes. We get in trouble for selling cigarettes. One cake. Mopar no car shirt. No, I don't think we could do that. Everybody's laughing. Lazy at Whole Ranch is the soap lady, yeah.
We could.
She would have to make a UTG soap.
We could print the UTG label, like on cigarettes.
UTG moon pies. UTG cereal. UTG the cereal. Candy cigarettes.
Baby's first smoke. UTG. We can make a pacifier that's in the shape of a cigarette.
UTG fender covers. Oh yeah, because Tony uses those all the time.
I have fender covers all like piled
They
in
got
random
cobwebs
places.
on them.
But every time I think to go get a fender cover, like some kind of weird railroad trivia pops into my head, and I forget to do it.
It's true, right?
It is true.
The breakfast of paranoid recluses. UTG cereal. Oh.
I'm not paranoid. I'm neurotic. There's a difference.
UTG antenna ball. UTG hair slick. I swear I never met the guy's shirts. UTG train set. UTG energy drinks. UTG mood rings.
It was just flash.
Can we sell UTG mood rings? UTG pasta. UTG hand cleaner. UTG rolling papers. UTG fans for optimizing your paint drying. UTG placemats. Oh man, too funny.
Come up here, babe.
UTG coffee mug. We had those. We sold a couple. They were expensive though, because we had to do them off of. Well, we bought a few, and we sold them like for the open house.
Right.
And then I think we sold a couple online, but not many because I didn't buy a lot. But then the rest, we were using that
We got
Teespring?
those cups from Cold War Motors.
Oh yes, we got
Yes,
your
thank
cups,
you.
Cold War Motors. Thank you. They're awesome, and your stickers, and your stuff is on the way, or it should be there already. UTG dog collars, UTG wooden leg, UTG vacuum windshield wiper repair kits. Do you think O'Reilly's would carry that for us?
No, they're all a vice grip there.
Oh, so
They,
who would we have to have? Jim Bob's Parts Emporium.
Pip Boys, Manny Mo and Jack.
Let's see. UTG 55 Chevys, UTG Canadian Bacon, UTG Chia Pet. Yes, beagles are coffee hounds. Yeah, they love the coffee.
Oh, she loves the coffee. She fights at me over coffee.
UTG Orange Drink Mix,
Yes, baby. Yes, I love you too.
UTG The Quest for More Horsepower. Charlie Romano says that.
I stopped chasing horsepower 25 years ago.
Yeah, he don't care.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
Somebody's messaging me. Who's messaging me? Oh, it's Ron. He says, Uncle Tony's toenail clippers and Uncle Tony's prophylactics. It's Ron. What?
Go do body work, Ron.
Yeah, I need help with the truck. UTG toilet paper. UTG Manscape. Weren't you doing that earlier? Manscaping?
Oh, I always manscape, yes.
He's so paranoid about his beard being too cleanly shaven. It's a little trivia fact that most people don't know.
It's the truth. I'm afraid she grooms me too well.
I groom you. Well, because sometimes I'll see something and I'll be like, can I
I
fix
know,
that?
I know.
And he'll be like, no. Mary's Man Cream. UTG Gatorade Induction. UTG Fire Extinguisher. Maggie's going to be wired. She's always wired.
It's funny, about that quest for power thing. When I was younger, oh, that's all I could think about. It's all for a long period of time. That's all I could think about. It was like power. How do I make more power? Power, right? And like I ran the gamut with that, and we ended up with like blow nitro. That was my universe for years. And then after that, it's like I just don't care. It's like it's hard to explain.
Some people are very mad that you don't really care if you go fast.
I don't
They're
care.
like, I'm done with you.
Yeah, let me.
I'm done with you. Give me back my sweatshirt.
let me set the record straight here, right? I don't care. I wish I did. I swear to God, I wish that someplace in my life I cared about like going fast, but I don't. And the funny thing is, I was today. Well, I was waiting. It was beautiful. I took the Super Cub
Right.
for a ride, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking about just how nice it is that this thing doesn't have any
fast.
power. It doesn't go fast. And like I'm cruising along at 40 miles an hour, and I'm like, this is really as fast as I choose to go. This is as fast as I want to go. I got other bikes. But no, I wanted the Super Cub. I wanted all 9 horsepower of the Super Cub.
Okay, but like I don't know how your viewers are going to handle that.
You're
You're supposed to want to go fast.
No, I don't.
No. He says no.
I
Real punkers say, I don't care. It's real. First rule. I don't care.
I went fast. I did that. I made crazy power, and I just don't care about it anymore.
Franco says, Tony, you can never escape. You're one of us. One of us. One of us.
Yeah, but Franco, you're probably like me, right? It's like you get to a point where it's like if you're not doing that thing, you just don't really care anymore. So yeah, if you were to call me up and say, "Hey, Tone, I'm putting together a fuel dragster. Let's do it," right? I would be down with it, and we would pick up, but no, minus that, I just don't care.
UTG horsepower limiter merch. You're going too fast, Sonny. All Well, you did upset a few people. That slag hammer didn't go really fast.
It'll go faster. It'll never go really fast. It's a Tonka toy. It's think about it. How fast do you expect this thing to go? It sits way the hell up in the air. It's on a pickup truck suspension. It's built out of scraps. How
It
fast?
makes people angry.
How fast do you want it to
They
go?
want it to go fast and not be built out of scraps.
No, but it is. It's built out of scraps. There's maybe $4,000 in the whole car.
People are done with you.
Maybe. I just don't care.
No one cares or will remember you. That's a UTG sticker, Benjamin C. No one cares or will remember you.
And that's fine. As long as I get the check from YouTube on the 21st,
It's
I'm
not
good.
even that big. Let's see. You can't get mad at a work in progress. Oh, they're furious.
Oh,
A
people are
couple
so
people
nutty.
were furious.
Actually, this is a video. I think I got a video about this.
Yeah.
About people and the way they get. Well,
I think you should stay positive.
I am positive. I am
Stay
positive.
UTG, the check is in the mail. Mm-hmm. Your favorite politician hates you would be a good sticker. Steam engine drags. How do you pick a name for the cars?
They name themselves.
Yeah, just being stupid and coming up with stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Zero was talking about pencils. We were supposed to make UTG pencils.
Oh, I forgot about
and
that,
put
yeah.
them in the store. Good night, Ron.
Did he text you to say
Yeah,
goodnight?
he's texting me. He says, good night, you guys.
See, he knows better than to text me because I don't answer the phone.
Answer the phone. Good night, Ron. UTG pasta. We can make UTG pasta and sell it, right? We could put that in the store.
UTG pasta?
Yeah.
I would love to be in the pasta
We
business.
could just dry it. We can make. I don't have time to do this.
Let the economic collapse happen.
Oh my
and then
goodness.
and then
Okay, you have to make the UTG silver.
I would love to do that.
How do you do that? I know that there's people making all kinds of.
One of them wants water.
I got it. I got it.
No, don't.
They're thirsty. Just talk to the people.
I
for a
don't know
second.
what to say to the people. I can't talk to the people without you. She when they get thirsty, when the girls get thirsty, they bang on the water bowl. It's a metal water bowl, so you can actually hear it through the whole neighborhood when they're thirsty. Okay.
All right. Are we done being silly? As long as I don't go in the garage, I think everything will be cool.
What do you mean?
Because I'm a woman.
Oh yeah, stay
Yeah.
out of the garage. You should not be in the garage. You're
Yeah.
a woman.
I'll make sure I don't
Don't
walk
put
in
glitter
there.
on things.
Okay. Are we getting the boat ready? No. Everyone is so freaking busy. No, the boat's not getting ready. Silly is therapeutic. It
I
can
crashed
be.
into the boat yesterday.
He did, and I yelled at him. Sometimes, I guess it's your ADD. Your actions are very, like, erratic, like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's the
Definitely bull in a china
bull
shop.
in a china shop.
What happened was, Crystal is building a chicken coop.
Well, we're all building a chicken coop.
We're all building a chicken coop.
Because we have time
It's
for
a
that.
family effort. We're all building the chicken coop.
Yeah.
So Crystal got
it's how we
wood.
bond.
What's that?
It's how we bond.
Right. So Crystal got a
everyone
load
work.
of wood, and we used the trailer, my new trailer, to go get the wood. So we packed it all up on there, and then we went back to their house, and I was backing the trailer up alongside of their house, the side of the house, and I backed the trailer into the boat trailer. And you called me an idiot.
I'm sorry. I said I was sorry.
Well, you just added
I was a little
insult to injury.
stressed. Ain't nobody here but us chickens. Well, Crystal's chickens do burnouts. I don't know.
Not like ours did.
Not like ours. Not like Trudy.
No, Trudy could do a burnout.
Okay, are we ready? I think Gary's got to go on. It's 9:12.
Is it? Oh,
I think
okay.
so. You're not an idiot. You're awesome.
I try.
All right, are we done?
I guess
All
we're
right,
done.
so I have to go through a lot of emails. Be patient with me because it's going to take me a minute. I'm so behind on everything.
I
It's
know.
just my normal state
I
of
know.
being.
I have so much shit to do this week.
It's good. It's good.
All right. So where are we at?
You have to say thank you to everybody.
Well, I'm just trying to think of anything I want to talk about or mention.
We're supposed to be racing next Saturday, but the weather might be iffy.
Well, okay, we're scheduled for the first to race Casper. The latest forecast shows rain. We're gonna meet at Buffalo Valley over here.
You telling people?
What's that?
You telling people? Where?
Oh shit, I did that, didn't I?
You did. It's too late now.
Yeah, but how far? I mean, how many people are close enough to actually?
Oh,
All right.
okay.
We're scheduled to race Andy next Saturday. Right now, the extended forecast shows rain for Friday and Saturday, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. He's got to tow 6 hours to do this, so I'm going to leave it up to him whether he wants to shoot for this Saturday or if he wants to go to the next weekend. It's up to Andy. But if the weather isn't, if it clears up, we'll be racing this Saturday. What else? Oh God! See, there was something I said to myself this morning. I says, make sure you bring this up on the live.
Okay.
But for the life of me now, I don't remember what it was.
Does it have to do with one of the cars?
No,
No?
it was something I wanted to bring up, something I wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez, I don't know. All right,
You'll remember as soon as we go off.
we'll jump in and do an emergency live as soon as it occurs to me what it was.
Oh, don't forget the glitter engine this week.
If I find time for that, I will definitely do it. I got a lot of work to do to the truck. I got a lot
Oh
of
yeah, I
work
have
to
to
do to the
work
truck.
on the interior too. It's a mess.
Yeah, we've got a lot of housekeeping to do. I got to get back on the 4.0. It's just sitting there. I got to get back on that. I know. I'm gonna get back on that. I got to get back on the charger. I haven't touched the charger. Oh God, there's so many things.
Is it something about the charger?
No. It didn't have anything to do with one of our cars. It was I don't know. It doesn't matter. Ari wants to go on. So guys, if you're enjoying hanging out, you can go over to Ari DeBernia's channel. He does a show called After the Tony. So head over there, Ari DeBernia. No, that's it. I can't think of anything else. So everybody who contributed with Super Chat, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. It helps keep the wheels turning, the lights paid, the gas in the vehicles, and all the other stuff. Every little bit counts. Everybody who just contributed with your presence and your conversation, thank you so much. We also appreciate you.
Our mods?
Our mods, Ari, Fubar, and Zero, the greatest mods the world. Our species has only evolved to the point that it is today and given us the internet and all of these electronic gizmos only to evolve mods like we have.
It's true.
That's it. It's the purpose. They are the purpose of all of this.
We have the best mods.
And then some. We have the best community on YouTube. So guys, thank you all so much, and we will see you next Sunday night, unless something happens before then. I don't know. Then
Like what?
I can't remember what it was. It was something, and I was like, "Oh, make sure you bring that up on the live tonight." The railroad trivia.
Did you tell me what it was?
No, I didn't tell you what it was. I was like, "I'll remember this," but I'm not remembering. So, at any rate, thank you all, and we'll see you next Sunday night.
Yep. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, all.